Hi, and thanks for joining me for the class today. So today we're going to do a range of exercises to work throughout the body. We're going to start the class in standing and warm up, and then we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling, onto our sides and onto our backs as well today. So I hope you enjoy the class. Remember, always work to a level that you feel comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to bring our toes apart and those heels apart. So those feet that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight into the front of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So that weight's going nice and evenly down to your feet. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis, very gently. We're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice and gently forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So again, we're in that nice neutral position. Good. Ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. Okay, so we're going to start by warming up through our arms and legs with our toy soldier movement. So we're going to float our hands up to shoulder height. We're just going to start with our arms, raising one arm up towards the ceiling and back down. Opposite arm, reaching up and down. Make sure those ribs aren't flowing. We're keeping that control as we're raising the arm and down. Now let's add in our opposite heel raise. Good, and switching over. So keeping that pelvis nice and level when we're doing that, not feeling that kind of shift side to side as you're moving gently through that movement. Good. So opposite arm, opposite heel raise. Gonna get into a little bit of a rhythm with it. Well done. Moving gently through. So we're just stretching out through those feet into those toes as well as we come up on our toes. Good. Moving gently through. Side to side here. Keeping that control. As I said before, don't let those ribs flare. Good. And keep breathing in and out. Well done. Lovely. A few more here. Moving gently through. And again, side to side. Well done. Last few. Gently moving through. Well done. Let's do one more each side. And then we're going to gently float those arms back down. Well done. Okay, so this time we're going to float our hands up to shoulder height. Then we're going to pull our arms back at that shoulder height and then reach in and forwards. And again, pull those arms back and forwards. Good, so pulling those elbows back and forwards. Well done. And again, pulling back and forwards. Now on this next one, we're going to pull back, hold that there. We need to raise those, rotating those arms, bring those palms up, fold them down, and reach forwards again. Good. And again, bring them back. Rotating those arms and down and reach forwards. Well done. And again, pull those arms back. Rotating down and reach forwards. Lovely. And again, pull back. Rotating those shoulders down and reach back. Last few. Pulling back. Rotate those arms down and reach forwards. Good. Last couple. Rotating here and down. Reach forwards. One last time, pull those arms back. Rotating, down, and reaching forwards. Well done. Relaxing those arms back down. Oh, relax those shoulders. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work into our legs a little bit more here. So we're going to start with one leg just in front of us, pelvis staying nice and level, and we're going to lift up into that hip flexion and then lower back down. And again, lifting and lowering. So keep this knee that you're standing on nice and soft. That leg's working hard to support you as we're lifting and lowering through this leg. Well done. And down. And again, lift up and lower. Good. Lifting and lowering. Well done. Lift up and lower. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to lift up. We're going to extend through the leg, lower down straight, fold back in. Well done. Lift up. Extending at the knee, lower it down straight, fold back in. Well done. And again, lift up, extend the leg, fold it down straight and back. Well done. Lift up, extend the leg, lowering down and back. Keeping that pelvis nice and level, we're keeping up nice and tall, lowering down and back. Well done. And again, lift up, extend the leg, lower it down straight and back. Last few. Lift up, extend the leg, lower down straight and back. Well done. Extend and lower down. Now on this next one, the last one, we're going to lift up if you can, extend the leg, hold that there. Let's do 8 little pulses. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower that leg down. fold back in. Well done, very good. Okay, so opposite leg in front, hips nice and level. We're going to start again by lifting, flexing that hip and lower back down. And again, lift up and lower. So as before, this leg you're standing on is working hard to support you. Keep that knee nice and soft and we're lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, lift up and lower. Very good. Lifting and lowering. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to lift up, extend the knee, lower the leg down straight. And again, lift up, extend the leg, lower it down straight. Well done. And again, lift up, extend the leg, lower it down straight. Well done. And again, lift up, extend the knee, lower down straight. Well done. And again, lift up, extend the leg, lower down straight. Well done. Lift up, extend the leg, lower it down straight. Well done. Nice and control. Extend the leg, lower down straight. Last few here. Lift up, extend the leg, lower down straight. Well done. Lifting, extending, lower down straight. Now last one, we're going to lift up, extend the leg, hold it there and do 8 little pulses. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and lower that leg down, fold that leg back in. Well done, very good. Okay, so we're going to work a little bit more on our balance and control with our legs with a side lunge here. So we're going to side lunge, but then we're going to try and come back into a single leg stance. Okay, so we're going to start with my right leg. So I'm going to lunge to one side, and as I come back up, I'm going to come back into that single leg. Well done. And again, lunging over, lifting up, back to a single leg. Well done. And again, reaching over and back. Good. And again, dropping down and lifting up. Well done. And again, drop down and back to that single leg. Well done. Drop down, back to that single leg. Last couple. Reaching over and lifting back. Lovely. Drop down and back. Well done. And lower that leg down. So really tricky with that control. Do the same with the other side. So we're going to drop down and lift back to that single leg. And again, lunging to the side and back to a single leg. Reaching over and back. Good. And again, reaching back and lifting up. Well done. And again, drop down and lift up. Good. Drop down and lift up. Last few here. Drop down and back to that single leg. Well done. Drop down and back to that single leg. Last one. Drop down and back to that single leg. Well done. And lowering that leg back down. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to do some arabesques here. So again, really working on that balance and control. So what I want you to do is we can have our hand just slightly in front here together. We're going to stand onto one leg. The leg you're standing on, I want you to allow it to bend. And we're going to just fold into the middle. So bending at the waist, reaching that other leg behind, and just gently coming forwards. So you're kind of hanging that weight forwards. And then we're going to slowly come back up. Good. Okay, and again. So bringing, as if you're being pulled down through that weight into your hands. The leg you're standing on is bending with you. And then coming back down. So it's actually really tricky. It looks much easier than it is. So dropping down. Just coming down. Keep that knee slightly bent. So really working hard to balance you here. And then slowly come back up. You'll feel it really working into your bottom muscles as well. And again, dropping down. Bring that weight forwards. Really working on that single leg stance. Well done. And coming back. Lovely. One last time. And again, bring that weight forwards if you're being pulled down through that weight in your hands. Good. Holding that position. And then gently coming back up. Well done. Very good. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So opposite leg. Remember that leg you're standing on, allow it to bend. We're going to flex gently through that waist. Bring that weight forwards. So if you're being pulled down through those hands, if you've got a weight being pulled, and then gently coming back up. Well done. And again, bring forwards, allowing that leg you're standing on, that knee to bend. Good. And gently coming back up. Well done. And again, bring that weight forwards, allowing that knee to bend. Good. And then coming back up. Well done. And again, moving forwards. That knee's bending slightly. And gently coming back up. Good, last couple here. Moving down. That control, holding that there, well done. And gently coming back up. Last time, again as if that weight's pulling you down. Holding that there, breathing in and out. And gently coming back up. Well done, very good. Okay, so we're going to go into a few roll downs from here. So I come to the end of my mat. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, gently curling down slowly towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. Then as you breathe out, slowly restacking gently back up into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. And as you breathe out, gently restacking through that spine. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, curling slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath in at that end point. And as you breathe out, gently restacking. Good, then we'll do one more time. Okay, so breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Soften at the knees there. And then we're going to walk our hands gently down and come into 4-point kneeling. And then we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we're going to continue here into 4-point kneeling. So if your hands just in front of those shoulders here, elbows nice and soft, and those knees underneath those hips. So we're just going to start by gently mobilising our spine a little bit more with our cat stretch movement. So we're going to tuck that head under, arching that back, flexing the spine, and then drop down, gently extending through the back. And again, tucking that head under, arching that back up, flexing through the spine, drop down, gently extending here. Good. And again, tucking that head under, arching that back up. Good. And then drop down, gently extending. Well done. And again, flexing through that spine. And then drop down, gently extending. Well done. Last few here. Flexing through that spine. Well done. Tucking that head under. And then gently dropping down and extending. Well done. And again, flexing through the spine. Good. Drop down, gently extending. Well done. One more here. Flexing through that spine. Then drop down, gently extending. And then just find that midpoint between those two movements. So that back's in that nice neutral position. And we're going to start here by working into our arms with a mini press. So we're going to keep our hands in this position and we're going to lower that breastbone and that head down towards the mat. So we're going to do 8 here together if you can. So let's start. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming back up into that start position, elbow staying soft, and we're going to repeat that with another set. Here we go. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming back up, have a little rest there. And if you can, should we do one more set together? Okay, so keep those elbows soft and let's go again. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming back up into that start position. Very good. Well done. Okay, so let's lengthen out through the body here and we're going to go into our swimming movement. So we're going to start by just lengthening one leg just parallel with the floor and then folding that leg back. Opposite leg reaching away and fold back. Now if that's comfortable here, we can add in that opposite arm reach, opposite arm lengthening and fold back. So you're going to breathe out through reaching away, breathe in as you fold back. Breathing out as you reach away, breathing in as you fold back. And again, breathe out as you reach away, breathe in to fold back. And again, breathe out, reaching away, breathe in to fold back. And again, breathe out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. And again, and fold back. Well done. And again, and folding back. Good. And again, reaching away, and folding back. Well done. Breathing out. Breathing in to fold back. Well done. And again. And back. Lovely. And again. Reaching away and fold back. A few more here. Nice and gently. Keeping that back nice and level. So imagine you've got that tray of drinks on your back. We don't want it to spill. Keeping that control. Reaching away. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Well done. Last few here. Reaching away and back. Well done. Let's do one more each side. And then folding back. Well done. Let's come off those hands for a minute and drop down into that child pose stretch. Just have a little stretch out here. So just sinking that bottom back down on towards those heels. Take a nice deep breath in and out here. On the out breath if you can. Just relax down into that stretch. And again, breath in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Relaxing down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come back up into full point kneeling. This time, if you're comfortable, we're going to come down onto our elbows. If you don't like being on your elbows, you can stay onto your hands if that's more comfortable. But just to come off those wrists, we'll come down onto our elbows here. I'm just going to start with my right leg. I'm going to reach my right leg, reaching it way and back, and then folding back in. So reach the leg away and fold back. Good, and again, reaching away and fold back. Good, and again, reach away and fold back. Good. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to reach away. I want you to lower it down straight to the mat, lift back up and fold it back. And again, reach away, lower down, lift up and fold back. Good. And again, reach away, lower down, lift up, fold back. Well done. And again, reach away, lower down, lift up, fold back. Good. And back. Good. Reach away, lower down, lift up, fold back. Good. Lower down, lift up, fold back. Really getting those bottom muscles working. Well done. Lift up and back. Last couple. Reach away, lower down, lift up and back. Last time. Reach away, lower down, lift up and back. Well done. Very good. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to start by that. Fold and stretch. Good. Fold back in and reach away. Folding in, reach away. Good. And again, reach that leg away, folding back. And back. Well done. And again. And back. Good. Now on this next one, as we did before, we're going to reach away, lower the leg down straight, lift up and back. And again, fold it away, lower down, lift up and back. And again, reach away, lower down, lift up and back. And again, reach away, lower down, lift up and back. And again, lower down, lift up and back. Good. And again, lower down, lift up and back. Well done. Reach away, lower down, lift up and back. Good. Reach away, lower down, lift up and back. Last few. Reach away, lower down, lift up and back. Well done. Reach away, lower down, lift up, back. One more time. Reach away, lower down, lift up and back. Well done. Let's drop down again. This time, if you want to, bring those arms down by your side. Just relax those shoulders here. Well done. Breathing in and out here. Just relaxing down. Very good. And again, breath in and out. And just sinking down from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to slowly come back up and then we're going to come down onto our sides from here. So if you grab a thicker block or whatever you're using to support your head, and we're going to come down onto our sides. So just using that block just to support your head here. We're going to have our feet and hips roughly in that line. Those hips are really stacked on top of each other. And we're going to start here with our clam movement. So feet together, we're going to lift up through this top knee and then lower back down. So keeping those hips stacked, we're lifting and lowering. And again, lifting and lowering. So keeping those hips stacked, lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, good. Lift and lower. So we want to feel it in that back pocket side area. If you don't, sometimes you just need to bend or straighten those legs out a little bit more just to get you working it in the right place. Well done. Keep those hips stacked. We're not letting them roll back. That often is a little cheek point we want to watch for. So imagine you've got a wall behind you. We're staying stacked against that wall as we're lifting and lowering. Good. Now if that feels comfortable here, then stay there. Or if you can, we're going to raise those feet up to hip height. Same again, lifting and lowering through that top knee. Well done. Keeping those hips stacked. Just rotating into that hip. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Very good. And down. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Very good. Now, if you feel like a little extra challenge, then we're going to lift this top knee again, hold it there, and then we're going to stretch and tap for 8. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that knee down, lower those feet down. Well done. And we'll give that muscle a little rest. So we're going to drop that top leg in front, give it a little rest there, and lengthen out through that lower leg. While we're resting this top leg, we can just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh. Just breathing in and out as we're just pulsing that lower leg and resting through that top leg. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breathing in and out. Well done. And again, breathing in and out. And then lowering that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bend those legs back up together again here. And we're going to go into our single leg press. So we're going to lift this top leg up to that hip height, and we're going to fold that leg in, and then we're going to push that heel back and away, extending behind you. So fold the leg in and then push the heel back and away. So imagine you're kicking something back behind you, pushing back and folding back in. So we're really pushing through that heel, and that's leading. Well done. Push back behind and fold back in. Good. And again, pushing that leg back and in. Keeping that leg at that hip height level. Really working those glutes. Good. Push back behind. Good. Folding in, push back and behind. Well done. And again, push back behind and folding in. Push back behind and fold in. Well done. Push back behind, folding in. Lovely. Good. And back. Push back behind and fold in. Last few here. Reaching back and forwards. Well done. And again, push back behind, forwards. Let's do one last time. Push back and fold in. Well done. And lower that leg back down. Very good. Okay, so let's bring our block and we're going to go up and over onto the other side. Do the same again. So we'll bring that with us. So we're going to come down onto that side again. Use that block just to support our head here. As we did before, we're going to start with that clam movement. So feet and hips roughly in that line. So those hips are really stacked on top of each other. And we'll start by lifting that top knee and lower back down. So feet together, we're going to lift and lower through that top leg. Very good. And down. And again, lift through the top knee, lower back down. Well done. So as I said before, you want to feel it in that back pocket side area. If you need to, you can bend or straighten those legs a little bit more just to feel that working there. Good. So we're lifting and lowering, keeping those hips stacked. Well done. And down. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Very good. And down. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Very good. Lift and lower. Now if that feels comfortable here, then we can either stay here or we can raise those feet up to hip height, and then we're going to lift and lower through that top knee again. Well done. So keep pushing through those heels, lifting and lowering. Well done. Few more here. Good. And down. Lifting and lowering. Well done. Now, if you're feeling strong, we're going to do those stretch and taps again. So we're going to lift this top knee, keep it lifted, and then we're going to stretch and tap for 8. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower the knee, lower that leg down. Well done. Let's drop that leg in front, give that muscle a little rest there. While we're doing that, we can lengthen out through that lower leg and do a few little pulses of that inner thigh if you can. So just breathing in and out, and again breathing in and out, just pulsing through that lower leg. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And again breathing in and out. One more time, breath in and out. And then lowering that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so as we did before, we're going to fold those legs back up again. We're going to go into our single leg press. So we're going to lift this top leg up to that hip height. We're going to bring that knee up and towards you, and then we're going to push that heel back and away, extending the leg. Good, so we're folding in, extending the leg back and away. So that heel's leading as if you're pushing something back and away. So imagine you're kicking something behind you, push back and away, and folding in. Good, push back and away, and folding in. And again, push back and away, folding in. And back, well done. And again, push back and away, and folding in. Well done. And again, push back and away, and fold in. And back, lovely. And again, push back and away, folding in. Working those glutes, pushing back and away, fold back in. Good, so that heel is pushing back, kicking back, and forwards. Good, just working that bottom muscle. Well done. Push back and away, folding in. A few more here. Push back and in. And again, push back and away, fold back. Good. And again, push back and away, folding in. Well done. Push back and away, fold back. Lovely. Folding in. Good. And again, push back and away, folding in. Let's do the last couple here. Push back and away and in. Last time. And folding in. Well done. And lower that leg back down. Very good. Okay, so we're going to pop our block back. Then we're going to come around and down onto our backs from here. So coming down onto our backs. Feet and knees that hip width distance apart here. If you need to, let's just tilt that pelvis forwards and back, just so we're starting into that neutral position. That core's gently engaged. Those ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. Okay, so we're just going to start here with our bridge movement. So just mobilising our spine a bit more, getting those bottom and our core working as well. So we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to tuck that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly peeling that spine gently back down. Good. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down. Good. Okay, so if you can, we're going to carry on here, or if you want to, we're going to lift up. As another option, we can raise a heel and down, raise the opposite heel and down, and then lowering that spine back down. Good. And again, taking that pelvis under, lifting up, holding that there, keep that bottom lifted, that pelvis level. Can raise the heel and down, raise the opposite heel and down, and then lowering that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up into that bridge, holding that position, keep that pelvis level. We're going to raise the heel and down, raise the opposite heel and down, and then slowly walking that spine back down onto the mat. Good. And again, lifting up, holding that there, raise the heel and down, opposite heel. Good. And then gently coming back down. Well done. Last couple here. Tucking that pelvis under, lifting up. Going to raise the heel and down, opposite heel, down, and then gently lowering back down onto the mat. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go into our double leg stretch from here. So we're going to float our hands up in towards the ceiling, and we're going to come round into our circle with our arms to start with. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach the arms up and above your head, come around in that D shape, and then back to that start. And again, so breathing out as you're reaching around, breathing in as you're folding around and back. Good. And again, breathing out, breathing in as you fold round and back. So we're trying to keep the control with that movement, not letting my ribs flare. Keep that control as you're reaching above, coming around and back. Good. And again. and round and back. So I'm not necessarily trying to touch the floor behind me because I don't want my ribs to flare. I'm still keeping that connection between my ribs and my hip bones as I come round and back. Good, now this time we're going to float one leg up into tabletop. Same again, we're going to reach our arms away, at the same time reach that leg away, and then we're going to fold them back together. Good, opposite leg lifted, reach away, and then fold back together. Good, and again, reaching up, fold back together. Well done. And again, breathing out, reach away, breathing in as you fold back. Lovely. Now if that feels comfortable here, then we can float both legs up into double tabletop. Do the same again, reaching one leg away and folding back together. Breathing out, breathing in to fold back. Breathing out as you reach away, breathing in as you fold back. And again, breathing out as you reach away, breathing in to fold back. Good, and again, breathing out, reach away, breathe in to fold back. Nice and controlled, well done. And again, reaching away, fold back. Now if that starts to feel too much, if both legs are lifted, we can go back to that single leg. So just pick what feels comfortable for you. Reaching away and fold back. Breathing out, breathing in to fold back. Well done. A few more here. Nice and controlled, well done. Good. And back, lovely. And again, reaching away and folding back. Good. Reaching away and fold back. Good. And back, lovely. Reaching away and back. Let's do one more each side. Reach away and back. Reaching away and back. Now, if you can, we can either keep our legs lifted into that tabletop or those feet down. We're going to go back to just our arms, but this time we're going to come around. As we come back around, we're going to lift that head into abdo prep, reach for those toes, and then come back down with that head. And again, reach above your head. As you come forwards, reach for those toes, lift that head up into abdo prep, drop down together, come around in that circle, reaching up and forwards, good, and back down, reaching above your head, come around in that circle, reaching forwards, well done, drop down, reaching above, coming around, reach forwards, good, lower down, last few here, reaching forwards, coming to that abdo prep, well done, drop down, reaching above, coming forwards, reach for those toes, good, reaching forwards, well done. Do one last one, we're going to come around, reach forwards, this time we're going to hold that here, do 8 little pulses, so we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower that head down, lower those legs if they're lifted, and we're going to fold those arms back down. Very good. Let's have a nice little hug with those knees towards our chest. A little recovery stretch here. So take a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just sink down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Breath in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Just sinking gently down into that stretch. Well done. One more time. Breath in and out. Good. And then lowering those legs back down one at a time. Okay, so we're going to work our abdominals a little bit more here. I'm going to go into our crisscross movement. So again, we've got a couple of options you can work with depending on what feels comfortable for you. So we can either keep our feet down or we're going to bring our hands behind our head. So starting with either our feet down, or if you can, we can bring both legs up into double tabletop. It's up to you. And then from here, we're going to lift in a slight diagonal movement. So I'm going to bring my right shoulder blade towards that left knee and then lower back down. Opposite side. So we're going to alternate sides. Good, and down. So we're going in that slight diagonal movement. So that shoulder blade coming towards that opposite knee. Good, and down. So we're going to breathe out as I lift up, breathe in as I lower. Breathe out, lifting up, breathe in to lower. And we're alternating sides, working into those obliques a little bit here. And down. And again. And lower. Well done. And down. Good. And again. Now for the last few, if you want to, we can stretch the opposite leg. So not the leg we're going towards. We're going towards that knee. We can stretch the other leg if you want to. And down. And again. as an extra challenge, but that is a little bit harder, so just pick what feels comfortable for you. We can still do this with our feet down, just alternating that diagonal movement and lowering. Good, and again. And down. And lower, well done. Last few here. And down. Very good. Let's do one more each side. And we'll lower that head back down, bring those arms back down, and lower those legs if they've lifted back to that start. Well done. Okay, let's have a nice little stretch out here. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side, turn that head to that opposite side if you can, and then gently bring those knees back up and over to that opposite side. So turning that head, gently dropping down. Then we're going to come up and over, drop those knees down, turning that head slowly, rotating gently here, and then coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Coming back up. Drop those knees over, turning that head. Well done. And gently coming back. So it feels good to do this stretch, just gently rotating through the spine, turning that head in that opposite direction to those knees, just to add that little bit more of a stretch. Good. Drop those knees over. Well done. Coming back up and over to that opposite side. Good, and again drop those knees over, turning that head. Well done. Good, let's do one more each side, drop those knees over, turning that head. Going back up. And then just dropping over last time. And then back up to that start. Well done. Bring those arms back down by your side. Okay, so let's stretch out through our bottom muscles here. So we're going to put one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch, that little bit further if you can. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just breathing in and out, sinking down into that stretch, just that little bit further if you can. Holding that there, well done. Breath in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Good. Relaxing down, well done. And then just lowering that leg back down. Do the same on the other side, opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. As before, if that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And we're going to hold this stretch here. So again, just taking a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just relaxing down into that stretch, just that little bit further. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Holding that stretch there, well done. Good. One more time, breath in and out, sinking down. Lovely, and then lowering that leg down. And let's stretch out through the back of the leg here. So knee up towards the ceiling, going to lengthen out through the back of the leg. We're going to hold this stretch here. So just taking a nice deep breath in and out, lengthen through the back of the leg, holding that stretch there. Good. Just lengthening out through the back of the leg. So you can use your hand to support that leg there if you want to. Good, then if you can, we're going to point and flex through the ankle here. Just gently pointing and flexing. Well done. And then holding that position again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Just stretching through the back of the leg, well done. And then lowering that leg back down, well done. Last time on the other side, knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg. Use your hand to support that leg there. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to hold this stretch. As before, just breathing in and out. Holding that there, well done. Lengthening out through the back of that leg. Then if you can, let's just point and flex through the ankle. Just changing that stretch slightly, pointing and flexing. Well done. Good. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the back of the leg. Well done. Holding that there. And then bending the knee and then lowering that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so just in your own time, we're going to slowly come back up into sitting here. Okay, so just sitting with your legs crossed, legs out in front, wherever feels comfortable for you. I'm just going to relax those shoulders down, so let's give them a few rolls there. Good, and then we're just going to stretch out through our sides into our mermaid stretch. We're going to drop one hand down towards the mat, reach the other hand up and over, lengthen out through that side, and then coming back up and over. Same on the other side, reaching up and over, lengthen through that side, and then gently back up and over. Good, let's do the same again each side. Drop down, reaching over, lengthen out through the side. Good, and then back up. And again, reaching up and over, lengthen through the side, and then back up and over from there. Well done. We have those hands just in front. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, reach those arms into that wide stretch, and then back down. Good, and again, reaching up, and down. Good, breathing out, reaching those hands up, and lowering back down. Well done, and again. And down, let's do one last time, reaching up. Good, and lowering those arms back down. Well done, last couple of shoulder rolls here. Well done, and then relaxing back down. Fantastic, well done. I hope you've enjoyed this class today. Thanks for joining me, and hope you see you again soon.